Shalom Yesharala. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preach the word in all truth and sincerity, along with your Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line and foe side goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is a brother your call, a mouth lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled Reward Them That Wait for Thee. I was going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai, and I'm going to start off with the Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 16, and it reads, Reward them that wait for thee, and let their prophets be found faithful. That's right, man. Let's begin with the first part. Reward them that wait for thee, because the ones that wait on the Lord are the elect men of Israel that's in the truth, and they're going to receive a reward, in the kingdom, which is being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, having, getting everything that Yahweh Shai gets and how his slaves in the kingdom, but the reward is going to begin here in America, in Babylon the Great, which will be salvation, being delivered from the destruction of Babylon the Great, and also, having the hedge of protection in Jacob's trouble, being able to eat and drink in a time of famine, you know. So the Lord is going to reward his elect, and this is the final word reward. It says a thing given in recognition of one's service, effort, or achievement, right? Because the elect that's in the truth. They have many labors towards the Lord, man. And beginning on with our apostles, Elder Great Millstone. Beginning on with Apostle Har. He's been, I believe, he's going on 40 years being in the truth. So that's a lot of labors. Um, that's a lot of labors. That's labor of works in the Lord, man. You know, Going down to the other apostles, to the bishops, elders of Connecticut. To us brothers on down. You know, and it says, "Let thy prophets be found faithful." Yeah, because Apostle Paul said, all men have not the faith. And the scriptures speak about the just man shall live by his faith. You know, so having faith is a gift from um, Yahweh Shai. This is Habakkuk 2 in verse 4. It says, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not aright in him. And this is talking about the so called white men, the Edomites. Their soul, their spirit is not aright within them, because they have a perverse and evil, wicked spirit. But it says, But the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, so the just represents the righteous, the elect. So the elect is going to have faith, And let's read it again. And let their prophets be found faithful. Yeah, so, because the prophets that's in the truth, that preach the correct doctrine of Yahweh by Shemon Shai, they'll be found faithful until the end, you know. And when you go to Proverbs 14 and 23, in all labor there is profit. Yeah, so in all labor there is profit, man. Even if you look at the world examples, for example, working out, you may work out 4 or 5 times a week or 6 days, however many times you work out. But if you stay consistent in that workout regimen, eventually you will see the results. You will see the profit that you have gained from the labors. So the same thing with the truth. All the years, depending on how many years you've been in the truth, you will receive profit. And that profit is going to be ultimately, the reward, which will be salvation being delivered from America when it be destroyed, but also getting rewarded in the kingdom, man, being written in the book of life, you know. So it says, but the talk of the list tendeth only to penury, right? And when you go to Proverbs 11:18, the wicked worketh a deceitful work. Yeah, and we know the wicked, according to the Bible, was Esau, Edom. Will be that deceitful work. Want to deceive the whole population. Which we know, the Lord putting the spirit on to do it. But it's a deceitful work, man. To have because by you taking the MOTB, that's you, um, you know, that's you making, you pledging your allegiance to the so-called white man that he's your God. You know, and it's done deceitfully because he's not gonna come out and tell you if you get deceived then you worship me. Nah, so it's deceitful. It says, but to him that so righteousness shall be a sure reward, right? So, and this is gonna apply to the elect of Israel. They sow righteousness and the truth, and it's gonna be a sure reward, man. You know, so we will, Lord willing, party elect, Akim in the truth. We will receive that reward, Lord willing. You know, and the wars is gonna pay off, man. All the sufferings that we go through in this truth, we're being hated. We gonna be persecuted very soon on a high level. We're gonna be betrayed by family and friends. Even some men in the truth gonna betray us. You know, Lord willing, we party elect. So going through all these tribulations is worth it, man. Because the Lord's gonna reward us greatly. You know, Second Edge 8:33. For the just, which had many good works laid up with thee, see, so the elect, the righteous, they had many good works laid up in the Lord. Going out on the highways and byways, being faithful, teaching the truth correctly, rightly dividing the word of truth, and sincerity in the truth, not pushing gal, not preaching gal, false doctrine, you know, standing so stiffly for the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So the elect have many good works laid up with the Lord once they come into faith. It says, shall out of their own deeds receive reward. Yeah, so, we will receive that reward, Lord willing, like you. You know, so, that's just, faith boosters, many scriptures, that say that we will, that a man that sows righteousness in the Lord and the truth will receive an award, man, a reward. This is Sirach 2:8. Ye that fear Yahweh Shemon Shai, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail, man. You know, and here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man, as it says in Revelation 13. Revelation 13 and verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, right? So, you know, so being in truth, it requires of us to have patience, to develop patience and faith. And the saints are the Israelites. And this, he that leads to captivity shall go into captivity. That applies to Esau. Because they led us into captivity, so they're gonna go into captivity. They killed our people with the sword, and they're gonna be killed with the sword in the kingdom because it's gonna be a righteous recompense. And that's faith as well to know that the Lord gonna pay our enemies back. All the heathen nations, beginning on with um, beginning on with Esau Edom. See, Second Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing when Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them not trouble you, so it's a righteous thing with Yahweh Shemon Shai to pay back, which is recompense tribulation to all these heathen nations that have troubled us. Not only the heathen nations, but even 2/3 of our people. Because they trouble us as well, man. They scoff at us, they talk shit, they don't want to repent. Because the 2/3 of Israel, they're holding back progress, you know? So, they not repenting and they scoffing at their own heritage, so they're our enemies as well, too. The Lord won't take all of them out as well, you know? So, all we have to do is, keep continuing to push Akim and not enough on these last scriptures, because Apostle Paul, by faith, he knew, he was gonna get his crown. You know, 2 Timothy 4 and verse 7, and this is Apostle Paul. An epistle and letter that he wrote to Timothy. Which Timothy was like Apostle Paul's spiritual son in the faith. But this is 2 Timothy 4 and verse 6. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. Because this was Apostle Paul. He was about to he, he was about to die in the truth. Which the Emperor Nero had ordered Apostle Paul. To die of a beheading. It says, verse 7, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. So this is the mindset you want to have if thou art allowed to die. Even not only that, but only, when Jacob's trouble comes, you want to be in the spirit. Lord, when it was, you know, um, when it was time to push the truth, I did the best I can. Before the final word came, I did thy will, I did the works. I kept the faith to the end. So that's the mindset we want to have, that positive mindset. It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness. So Apostle Paul knew by faith he was going to receive his crown. Which when you read in Second Esdras, I believe it's the second chapter, Esdras has seen a vision of Yahushua crowning the elect, 144,000, you know, and that's what Apostle Paul knew by faith he's going to get that crown because he was of the elect, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them that also love his appearing, which are the elect. Because the elect is going to love Yahweh second coming, his appearing, because that's going to, once Yahweh comes back, then these curses are done away with. You know, we know we're going to be held in captivity. He's going to deliver us from our adversaries, our oppressors, beginning on with Esau, Edom. And it's going, this nightmare that we live in America, being in captivity, is going to be over with, man. So that's why we love Yahweh's appearing, his second appearing when he comes back and cheers to Israel, because he's going to turn everything right side up, man. He's going to destroy all our, all these heathen nations and put them in captivity and deliver the elect of his people, the Israelites. So Apostle Paul, he knew by faith he was going to get that crown. And we have to have the same mindset. Lord willing, you know, um, as long as we as long as the Lord keep allowing us to endure in the faith, then we have confidence that Lord willing, we be those men to receive them crowns. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. Lord willing, I was edified, and till next time, Shalom.